Hello and welcome to the Mableton Farmers Market. This is week 3 of the Mableton Farmers Market, and today I'm doing a cooking demonstration again, and what we're going to be making today is a tomato basil pasta. And this recipe calls for 1 pound of angel hair pasta, 6 cloves of garlic, 9 medium-sized Roma tomatoes, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, a half a cup of fresh basil chopped, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a drizzle of olive oil. Now, for the sake of time, I went ahead and cooked my pasta, alright, the night before. I refrigerated it, brought it back out. The next day I came back and I had my 9 medium chopped tomatoes, and hopefully you'll get those tomatoes from a local farmer. So you'll have really good fresh tasting tomatoes. And you chop those tomatoes, and what you want to do is go ahead and put some olive oil into your skillet, and use a big skillet so you have enough room to really get the get the food cooked well and everything covered at one time. So you take your olive oil, put it in the pan, and then you add your garlic, and I added onions. You don't have to add onions if you don't like onions. And I added the chopped tomatoes, green and yellow peppers. Now I just sauteed all of that together, and once I finished sauteing that, I added a little fresh ground pepper, some salt, and then I tossed it with the pasta. It's that simple. Pasta and sauteed vegetables. That's all this is. Now, with that being said, you can take it a step further, and you can add some chicken on top. If you don't want to cook a chicken, go ahead and go to one of your local stores. I'm not going to say any names, but there are quite a few who sell whole chickens cooked, rotisserie chicken. So go and get yourself a rotisserie chicken, chop that chicken up, and serve it on top of there. You have a complete meal. If you're vegan, I don't know how you're going to feel about the noodles. I think vegans can have noodles as long as they're gluten-free. I'm not sure, but anyway, this dish can be a vegan, vegetarian, or a meat lover's dish, depending on what you do to it. If you like raw food, you can add raw vegetables to this. Add zucchini, add squash, add eggplants, add mushrooms. You can add whatever you like. You can cook it or you can eat it raw. I prefer to cook mine a little bit. If you have some fresh, local grown heirloom tomatoes, I would say serve it up raw. Toss it with the garlic, serve it up raw. You're going to get the flavor of that. So here is the final dish. This is what it looks like. That's all it is. And you just take that, grab a plate. It's a 1-dish meal, so I'm going to grab a plate of this. A little bread on the side, and that's it. And you know, hey, that's a meal. Like I said, add shrimp if you like shrimp, add whatever you like. Would you ladies like to come and sample something? Anybody would like a sample? Would you like a sample, ma'am? It's a very simple dish. As I said, it's just a fork over here. It's just pasta mixed with some fresh vegetables, and I just sauteed it in olive oil, added a little salt and pepper, and that's it. That's all to it. And it's very easy, very light, not a lot of I don't like a lot of pasta sauce. I like it light. If you want more tomatoes, you can add tomatoes a little bit more. If you want to go lighter on the tomatoes, if you really don't care for tomatoes that much, you can add other vegetables. You can add chicken, shrimp, or whatever you like. So let me know what you think.
All right, do you have garlic in this?
Yes, it does have garlic.
Okay.
I did put garlic in there. Can you eat garlic, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I love garlic.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, and see, that's the thing about it. If you love garlic, make it a garlic lovers thing. Add a lot of garlic to it. You can add as much as you want, depending on your taste. I try and do recipes that make you happy. If you like something, add more of that. If you don't like something, take that out. But this is a versatile dish. It's easy. You can make the pasta ahead of time on the side, and then bring it back out. Cook your vegetables up, whatever you have. I would say throw the kitchen sink in that. I mean, whatever you have in your refrigerator that day, saute it up. It ain't nothing but olive oil, salt, and pepper. Saute it up, put it on top of the noodles. If you don't want to put it on the noodles, you can put it over rice. If you just want to, say, make the veggies without the pasta, you can take those same veggies, put it over chicken. Take a chicken breast if you are doing a low carbohydrate diet. That's all no carb. Chicken and just the tomatoes and all that. That's a really low carb diet. Leave off the bread. If you want it with a salad, you can add a salad on the side. So this thing can be done a whole lot of different ways. Very inexpensive. 50 cents or so for the noodles. It calls for angel hair pasta. Okay?